Hello, my beautiful friends. How's everybody doing today? So now it is officially a 2025. My filming was a little crazy. I wasn't sure what video I wanted to put up right after the new year with the giveaway. And I decided on the other one that I had already filmed because I was thinking about it. I was like, I will never get that posted in time. But anyway, happy a new year again. I am so excited about 2025. I was looking back on 2024 and so much had happened. We went to go visit the kids 3 times, which I'm super grateful for. And just a lot went on, but it went by so fast. And I suggest that you guys go back and look at your videos and pictures of 2024 and just kind of reminisce of that year. That's what I did. And it was just very interesting, all that I did, all the things, all the filming I did. And it was just a lot of fun. But yeah, today I thought we would do what I came up with is a casual, a glam. Honestly, I do this look a lot. I try to just up my game on the makeup, but I don't want to go full out glam, like, if I was to wear like a gown or something. But a lot of us do, go out to nice dinners, the holidays. So I thought I would just share with you a look that I do or that I kind of came up with recently that I am calling my a casual glam. So yeah, I'm going to be using makeup that I already own and I want to give away. So I want to try some of that makeup out. So if that seems like something you're going to enjoy, please stick around because we're about to get into all that right now. So yeah, like I mentioned, I'm going to be really trying to change a lot with the channel this year. I might put out like a lot of, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7 minute videos just to keep you posted because that was one of the things that really bothered me. And I really didn't realize it until the end of the year last year was that a lot of times I try out a product and I end up not liking it or liking it. So I'm going to try to keep you guys updated on everything, maybe after I've tried it for a month or, just do follow up videos. I think that's going to be super important because a lot of times first impressions aren't the best, if you ask me, but a lot of people like those first impression videos because, we're trying out new products and all that. And yeah, there's going to be just a lot of stuff going on. I think this year I'm going to be doing a lot of yapping, which is not unusual. So if you like that, stick around. I just enjoy talking to you guys. I know I'm basically talking to myself right now, but I know in time you're going to be watching this video and we'll be chatting in the comment section. I truly enjoy that. So yeah, that's where I'm kind of heading with this channel this year. And also I'm going to be trying to share with you guys, maybe just a picture or clip really quick, what I do to my face too before I start filming, because I think that's also is very important as well. I think, it's important to know what I already have on my face, especially if I'm trying out a new foundation and all that. Okay, so yeah, like I mentioned in the intro, I won a giveaway. You guys, I really actually have pretty good luck if you think about it with the giveaways over on Instagram. That's where I win them all the time. I won a pair of Uggs last year. The tall Uggs too. I mean, I couldn't believe that one. I won something from Sigma one time. I won something from Laura Geller. I mean, yeah, I'm very lucky if you ask me over there. Well, I won another one, and actually, she's a creator here, and she is, of course, over on Instagram, and it's Samantha March. She had the cutest little giveaway. It was 20. It was like an advent calendar that she created herself. So there was 25 little gifts, and this is everything that I got in those little boxes. And I'll post a picture somewhere along here of how it came. It was so cute. So that's definitely something I might do next year because I'm like, that is so creative and brilliant. So let's start, you guys, and I'll be chatting a little bit more as we go along as usual. So I'm always dropping something. So let's start with the eyes, of course. And actually, I'm going to do a very similar look. I have posted a video, I don't know, a few videos back, and you guys mentioned that you really liked my eye makeup that day. So I'm going to try to recreate that, maybe make a few tweaks because I do have another product. I got something in my eye that I do want to try out. It was actually one of my Christmas gifts. And yeah, oh my gosh, you guys, hold on. Let me get this out of my eye. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I think I got it. Okay, so let's start with just priming my eyes. Again, I use this all the time, and everything I will be using will be in the description box below. But first, while I'm putting this on, here we go with my words. While I'm putting my primer on, let me show you a picture of all of the skincare that I applied on my face. I'm going to try to number those, or put it in order of what I did use on my skin before we started today. And that way you know exactly what's on my face right now. Okay, so that's blended all in. And let me know if you do like that idea to know the skincare on every video that I do have on my face. Usually it's going to be everything, every day it's pretty much the same, but sometimes I do switch it up, it depends how my skin feels, the season. So yeah, just let me know, if you don't care, then I'm not going to put it in future videos. Honestly, I did not need that primer. I just forgot, but hopefully it's going to still work out. Oh boy, you guys. So what I think I'm going to do is just place a little bit. I love this. I have this on my desk at all times. It's by Miss AOA. It's just like their little powder. I just love it because I actually use it a lot, either on my eyebrows, when I go to do my eyebrows, or just to place a little bit of powder on the lids prior to applying my eyeshadow. So yeah, I love this little thing. It's by Miss AOA. Again, it's $1.88. Okay, so the palette that I'm going to be using today is this one here. I absolutely love this. It's by Alter Ego. It's called the Mist Haven. It's actually a dupe to the Huda, oh gosh, what is the Grunge palette? So this is what it looks like. I mean, it is such a close dupe that I can't even stand it. And this right here, let me see. Yeah, this one right here is a cream formula. So like I've mentioned, if you are new, you won't know, but like I mentioned it before, that cream one, it doesn't work well as an eyeliner, but it works really well as what I'm going to do here. So I suggest if you do use it as an eyeliner, that you would just set it with the black eyeshadow that's in there. But I'm actually going to start with that right now, that cream shadow, and it's just called Shadow. I kid you not. That's what it's called. And I'm going to use like a flatter brush here. Now, this is by Rose and Ben. The kids had gotten me this, oh gosh, several Christmases ago. And they are a little pricey, but they're excellent brushes. But anyway, I'm going to start here. And what I'm going to do is just kind of place how far I kind of want that black to go up. So that's about right here. And I did it at a relaxed state because I have hooded eyes. So if I was just to place that in the crease, you would never see what I'm about to do. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is just kind of create a half moon. And I'm not going to be super precise. I don't need to be, but I am kind of being aware of where I'm placing it. So again, I'm just going to create like almost like a half moon. And this is going to really help. I'm just trying to be a little bit careful on this inner corner because that's where I tend to have like a lot of skin, and everything just kind of gathers there. But anyway, this black base is really good. It's going to help with my shimmers kind of pop, and it's also going to help with them a stick. So again, I'm just kind of packing on this black because I am going to smudge this out in just a second. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Looks a little crazy, but that is okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do is go into a more fluffy brush. And then what I did in that one video, and I think I'm going to, like I said, try to recreate that. Let's go into this shade right here, and that is called Ember, I believe. And I'm just going to pack that on my brush, and I'm going to place that on the inner and outer corner. But I'm also going to be dragging it across that black just to kind of make those two. I actually grabbed the wrong shade here. Just to kind of smooth the black edge out. So I'm just being kind of sloppy right now. I'm not really trying to be precise. I'm mostly just trying to smooth out that black edge right there and create just a little bit of depth on the inner and outer corner. Now, the only thing with that black is it does kind of start setting quickly. So you do have to move a little fast, but you know, it does work out because I am going to be covering most of that. Okay, so that's basically all I'm going to do with that second shade that I just put down. I'm just going to try to smooth out those edges because I kind of go back and forth, as you will notice. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take a smaller brush, and now I'm going to go into I think I'm going to head on this side. I think I'm going to use this shade right here. And I'm just going to place that again on the inner and outer corner. And I'm just going to keep building that up to where I think I am happy with it. And I'm just packing it on. I'm just lightly moving it in circles. And again, you can tweak everything after you lay everything down. Okay, so that's basically all I'm going to do right now. Again, everything looks super, super sloppy, but that's okay. So now I'm going to go back into that first brush. I'm going to take that shade that I just laid down, that really pretty, like purple shade. And I'm just kind of smoothing the edges and moving that all along that black that I placed. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with another just very small brush. Actually, I'm going to go back into that flat brush there. I'm just going to clean off my brush, and I'm going to dip into this black right here, the matte black, and I'm just going to, like I said, just dip into it. And I'm going to just place that right here on the outer corner, just very lightly. And again, I'm just using the tip, and I basically just place it on this outer lash line right here, almost like I'm creating a liner, but just to add a little bit of dimension. And I'm also going to do that on the inner corner right here, just to add a little bit of depth there. Okay, so this is how we're looking. Again, it looks really crazy, but I promise you things are going to change here. Okay, but I do want to try this here. It's by Moira, and I also got this here, or where is it? The Half Magic Puck. I got this for Christmas, so I am super excited. I've been wanting this for the longest time, but I did not want to spend $28 for just one product. But I will say this will last me forever. That's how much product you get. Again, this is by Half Magic. She uses it like as, you know, highlight and all that, but I'm just going to be using it basically on my eyes. But the other one I want to really try out is this here by Moira. Is that not gorgeous? Do you see all the beautiful different shifts in that? And this one is in the shade, it's called Chroma Light Shadow, and it's in Lilac Love. And this one here by Half Magic, oh, what is this called? Cyber Diamond. So yeah, let me just wipe out. I got it all over my hand. I got to be really careful with that product. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm trying to think. Let's try laying this down first. The Half Magic. I mean, look how pigmented. I literally just swirled a couple times if you guys watched. And I'm just going to place that. And there's almost like a little bit of a gel or something in it. So the glitter doesn't go all around, and it's super fine. So it's a very unique product if you ask me. Yeah, there's definitely like some kind of substance that's going to keep it sticking on the eye. But wait till you see how beautiful that is. So I placed quite a bit down, and now I'm just moving everything around. But look at that. Is that not absolutely stunning? So beautiful. Okay, so now what I think I'm going to do is go into this one again, because I do want to try both of these out because they're absolutely beautiful. So hopefully you will see all the different shifts. And I'm just going to go over that with this one here, just to add a little bit of something. And Of course, you know, you can always, like I said, for the soft glam, you can go as soft as you want or as glam. Like I probably would have kept it just with the other one if I was just going out, you know, to the store and I just wanted to be a little fancy, but it is so beautiful. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is do the other eye really fast. I'm going to come back because I do have a lot of products I want to try out, but I did want to give you an idea how I created that look that day. So yeah, let me finish up here and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is where we're at so far. I know it looks crazy right now. We really have to trust the process. I think with the rest of my makeup on, everything will come together. So that is the hard part, is kind of looking and going, oh my gosh, it looks like I have two black eyes, or whatever could go through your mind. But let's just, you know, trust the process and see how everything turns out. Okay, for eyeliner, what I think I'm going to use is this one here by Revant. I got these sent to me a long time ago, and I absolutely love them. They have a retractable liner, and I don't know, they just glide across the lid very easily. They are designed for mature eyes. So I'm just going to assume because they are a little creamier, that it makes it a little easier to go across the wrinkles and obstacles that a normal pencil does have. So I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to do any wing or anything like that because I do have such a bold eyeshadow look going on, and I don't want to over, you know, make everything just look over the top. So that's possible at this point, but I think adding, you know, like a dramatic wing would be just a little bit too much for my eye. Now, somebody else that has more open eyes, they might be able to do that and it look absolutely beautiful. So again, everything is just on your comfort level and how glam you want to take this look. Let's go, yeah, like I mentioned, to the complexion part. I have so many new things from Samantha March. I mean, a lot of this, I probably will end up giving it away because, yeah, there is just way too much going on here. I mean, I even got a Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. That was one of them. I wish I could go through and show these all to you, but it's just too much. I tell you what, though, I do need something on my lips. So I'm going to put on this. This is by a Catrice as well. It says it's a tint oil. So let's see if there's really any tint. No, I really, maybe just slightly. There's a slight tint, but nothing crazy. And I think for mascara, I did see two. There's one here. I have tried this before, the Manifest. I believe that's by Benefit. And then there was a Love the Lift mascara here by Sephora. So I think I'm going to keep both of those out. I might try those. There was, look at this, Drunk Elephant and First Aid Beauty stuff. So yeah, just crazy. And I think I'm going to end up using a lipstick. And I think that's all I'm going to use today out of that. But right now I am going to take my blotting sheets. I just get these on Amazon. I do this all the time just to take off any excess oils that have maybe accumulated while I've been sitting here, and any skincare. I just find that this is so much better for my T-zone because I get super oily just on the nose. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And then for my pore filler, I'm going to be using this by Milani. I've been using this nonstop, the Conceal and Perfect. And if you haven't seen it before, it has like a little spoon that it comes with. And this is the product here. So I actually use this spoon, and I use about the you know, exact amount of that spoon. I just apply that basically through my T-zone, but it's so soothing. It has like a menthol, a minty feel to it. It's just very refreshing. Okay, so I found this in my collection. I totally forgot that I had it, by Laura Geller, and it's the Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer in Diamond. Now, I have tried her other primers, but this one I have not tried, and I don't know if it's because it says Diamond. Maybe it's a little bit glowy or has like some kind of sparkle to it, but I will say whatever it is very soothing, very hydrating. I do like her primers because they feel more like a skincare to me, which I do love because I don't know, I feel if they're too grippy, or they just feel a little drying. So yeah, me personally, I do like something that feels more like a skincare. And a lot of times those kind of products kind of dry down and do have a little attack to them. Okay, so for foundation, what I think I'm going to be doing now too, until I get a new foundation, I haven't seen any new foundations come out in a while. And if they are, they're just not going to work for my skin. I just know it. Anyway, I'm going to try this one to show you guys how much I love it. It was in my favorites, and this is by Tarte. It's the C Hydroflex Align in 25N Light, Medium, Neutral. So as you will hear, it is like a very liquidy formula, but it's absolutely, I better put it on the palm. I got stuff in the back of my hand. But look at that. Yeah, and it's a pretty good shade match for me. It is a little bit too deep, but not anything crazy. So you'll just see how beautiful this is. And I'm going to take my BK, and what is this? I got to remember 115. This is the new foundation brush that they have, and I absolutely love. And I'm just going to blend this in, and you're going to see how beautiful this product is. Yeah, it just blends like a dream. It's long wearing. It has about, they can get to a very high medium coverage. Yeah, absolutely love it. Okay, so that is what it looks like on the skin. As you can see, it just lays really nice. Again, it's pretty good with long wearing, or the longevity of how it stays on my skin. Yeah, I just really love this product. Again, I reach for it a lot. So, like I mentioned, it's a little bit too deep for me right now, but not, out of control. So, and I wear a lot of turtlenecks during winter anyway. Okay, so now I'm actually going to use the concealer too. Now, if you've been watching me for the past few, I don't know, weeks, I've been telling you that I really haven't even been reaching for a concealer. I just been putting the foundation that I'm using under the eyes. So yeah, I mean, it just works for me. The concealers I fight with, but this one I do not. So again, it's by the same line, a Tarte, the Hydra Flex, and this is in the shade, I believe it is a light beige or 20B, and I can barely see it. So I'm just guessing here, but I'll list everything, and like I mentioned, and the shades down below. So I'm just going to place a little bit and work in increments here because I don't want to go too over the top. So that's how I'm going to just start here. And I'm going to take my favorite BK Beauty. This is the new 114. And I'm going to use that. But what I love about this brush is how it is shaped here. And it makes it so nice to clean up right there. And it fits like perfectly right under the eye. And I like taking it and just dragging the product. I feel like that just really provides a really nice, smooth application, and it kind of just goes right into the foundation, and everything just blends together beautifully. Look at my lips. I think that's from the Catrice. Yeah, it's definitely like a tint lip oil, which I love. Yeah, all of a sudden I'm looking at my lips. I'm like, what? Did I put on lipstick and I don't remember? Oh my gosh, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. Okay, so what I think I'm going to use is this here through the Samantha March giveaway, and it's by Lottie London, and this is there. It looks like it says Ready, Set, Go, and it's a pink powder, which is usually a brightening, so I'm definitely going to give that a whirl. So I'm going to place a little bit in my cap here, and let's just take this here, the 114, because on the other side, you use this side for your powders. So I put way too much in that cap. Let's get rid of that because that is going to be way too brightening. And I got a little bit on that. And let's just start here in the T-zone. Just see how brightening that is. And if it's not smooth enough, I'm not going to place that under my eye. So that looks really nice. And now I'm going to take my concealer and make sure that I have no creasing. And I got a little bit, I had a lot of that powder. And I'm going to place that under the eye. and see if that brightens it up any. Ooh, I will say it's nice and smoothing though. And I'm just going to take my sponge and really press all that powder in. So let me know if you guys see a difference. I will say though that my under eye does look smoother than this side. Let me just place the powder on and see if that's really the case. Yeah, I feel like that is smoothing under my eyes. Usually I'll put a powder under my eyes and it just looks really more textured. It actually looked better. My under eyes looked better after I applied that. Ooh, I like this so far. I'm going to continue using it. Let you guys know in a future video if I, reached for it at all or if today was like the last day. But I do like how smooth the under eyes look. Okay, so I really have no other cream products. So where I think I'm going to go is set the entire face. And I'm going to be using this here by Huda. It's in Sugar Cookie. I really like this powder. And what I like too is there's a mesh. So you can put it into the cap or you could just go directly into the product itself, the, the mesh part. So I'm just going to place a little bit all over just to get rid of this shine. Yeah, it's a very nice powder. It's expensive, but I've had this for quite some time. And because I rotate so much, I mean, I don't even think I will ever go through this entire powder here. Okay, and also in the giveaway that I had won is this here by Sigma. And this is their bronzer. It's a matte bronzer in medium. So hopefully it's going to be the right shade. But this is the packaging. This is the packaging here, which is very nice. It's, a plastic, but it's a very nice plastic. There's a mirror, and that is the shade there. So what I think I'm going to do is use this brush first, my 106 by BK Beauty. And I'm going to place, a little bit on there. Just tap it on the back of my hand just to see the shade here and see if it's going to be too orange. We will see. So I'm just going to use the bigger brush here in the BK. And I also got, that whole set. There is a smaller or baby version of this one. Okay, I'm not too sure about this shade, but we're going to keep going and see. This powder bronzer, I feel like it might perform better with a more fluffy brush. Like these are super dense. And I feel like, this might have a better chance if I had a more, I don't know, like a looser brush, something like that. Only smaller, but that's what I'm kind of getting from this. But we're going to keep moving on. There is like a slight red undertone, which I normally really like. So like I said, I think I might just like it a little bit better if I had a different brush to use with this. I actually went back to the first brush here only because this is, I think, way too dense. That is definitely something better, like she mentioned in her video that I totally forgot that is actually best with cream products. And I can see why, because it almost like was grabbing or skipping on my skin. So I would definitely not use that with powder products. It definitely works better with cream. Okay, but yeah, you guys, now that I applied it, I really do like that shade on the monitor. I might go back in editing and go, no, but right now I really do like that. Okay, and what else did I get? Oh yeah, I did get a in the giveaway that I won. It was a blush. Do you think I could find it? No. Here it is. It's by Catrice, and this is called the Air Blush Glow. Now, I tried out one of their blushes the other day in a previous video, and I absolutely loved it. It had cream and a powder, and I found it on Amazon. I just wanted to give it a try. This one is in Cloud Wine. So what I think I'm going to do is use my favorite blush brush here. It's like a stippling brush. It's by Eco Tools, and I forget that... oh gosh, the number of it, but I will put that down in the description box as well. Let's try this out. It says there's a glow, and I'll see if I do see a glow, but I really do like the shade. I'm not sure if I really love it with this eye look, but we're going to make it work. You guys know how I will make that happen. I had to make sure I was filming. I was like, oh my gosh, have I been talking this whole time? I've not been filming. That's happened several times. So it's very smoothing though. If you ask me, it's really nice. You know, their products are really pretty. I would like to really check out more products. I wish I could get on like their PR or something because I'm really tired of buying a lot of makeup. And, you know, I don't even know if I mentioned it throughout this video because everything's so, you know, scrambled. But I do want to talk more about, I don't know, overconsumption, you know, with products and stuff like that. Okay, another thing on one too is this by Sigma. This is actually the highlight, so I definitely want to give this a whirl as well. And this is called Moonbeam. Now, of course, I forgot to bring down a highlighter, a brush. So what I think I'm going to do is use this one here and just place a little bit on there and see. So that is really pretty. It has almost, there is like a slight gold undertone to it, but it's not over the top and in your face. It's just very subtle. So hopefully you guys will be able to pick that up, but really pretty. I do like that because normally I don't like highlighters. I feel like they just are way too over the top and too textured or makes my skin look really textured. But yeah, that one isn't too bad. It's definitely one that you would have to be very light-handed with. It does look like you could go over the top really quickly, just FYI. Okay, another thing that I did get from the giveaway from Samantha March were these two mascaras. So I have tried this one here by Benefit, the Manfest, but this one I have not. It's called the Love Lift, Love the Lift by Sephora. So let's take a look at this one. And this is the wand here. So it does have like a little bit of curve to it. And is the one side... Yeah, I think one side there are no bristles, so these ones are iffy. So let's try it out and see if I like it. And okay, it really grips the lashes really nice. It's not too wet whatsoever. Like a lot of times a brand new mascara will have, you know, it just won't be good. It'll be too wet and you have to wait a while for it to get its full potential. But this is going on really nicely. And it was totally sealed. So I know that she didn't open it just to see what it was. But yeah, it had like a sticker seal. So yeah, this is definitely straight out of the tube. So I'm actually liking it. And the other side that doesn't have bristles, it's not really posing a problem to me or making it difficult to work with. It actually is nice because I'll put it on the lash and just go downward, and it just gives enough product on the side that doesn't have the bristles just to add enough product for me to be able to comb it out. So what I'll do is 2 coats, I'll come back and we will move on. Okay, as of right now, I really do like this mascara. It was super easy to apply. I like how it gripped my lashes. Now, it did give me some length and volume. Is it my most lifting and voluptuous mascara that I own? No, but I really do like it. I do see myself using that again. So yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for such a dramatic eye, I think we would be able to, you know, able to tell a lot better. And I will say, you know, if you want to take your eye look up a notch, definitely use falsies. And, you know, I'm just not a falsie lash gal. Every once in a while, I will use them. But yeah, I struggle with them. I'm not going to lie. I struggle so let's go back into this eye look. Where I think I'm going to start is use one of my sponges here, and I'm going to dip it into that black. It's called Void. So I'm just dipping the tip, and I'm going to place that on the lower lash line, just on this outer corner right here. And I'm going to do that on both sides, of course, and just kind of smudge that slightly. And then I'm debating, do I want to put that in the black and my lower lash line? You know what? I'm not going to. You could really take it the next level and do that. And if I was going to maybe a formal dinner, I would. I'd put it in the lower lash line and really smudge out the black. But I'm not going to. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into the first shade that I started with. It's called Ember. That's what I placed in my crease. And now I'm going to take that and just smudge that all along the lower lash line. And I'm grabbing the black that I placed down. And I'm going to drag that a little bit. And now, moment of truth with the mascara. Now that all my mistakes are dried down, I'm going to take my spoolie and see how easy it is to flick away. Okay, it seems like I am having a little bit of a problem with it going away quickly. So that could be an issue, and you guys know how I don't like that. Again, I'm going to keep you updated. I did struggle just slightly taking that off. Okay, so I do want to go back into this puck here because, yeah, I'm really loving this, and I do want to place a little bit of this on the inner corner. So I'm going to take my brush and see, ooh, wow, this stuff is amazing. I mean, look how pigmented this is. Usually, oh my gosh, usually like a product like that is really hard to grab on your brush and for it to stick. But yeah, you guys just seen that. This stuff is amazing. I wish she would come up with more colors of that formula. It is just, it's worth the $28. I will say that. As of right now, I am just absolutely loving this puck. I can see why it has gone viral. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with the eye look. Let's go into the lips. I got 3 lipsticks in that giveaway, so let's see if we can use one of these. The 2 are by L'Oreal. This one here is $6.35. And this is in Worth It medium. So let's see this shade here. Oh boy, I'm running out of a room here. So let's try this shade. So that is Worth It medium. And then this shade here is 601. And this one is just Worth It. And let's try that shade. So that is more like a, I don't know, there is like a pink to it. So that's pretty. This one is more like a raisin mauve. And this one here is by Sigma. Okay, this one is Infinity Point in the shade Peach Tea. So this I don't imagine will go with it, but you just never know. So that one's actually very similar to the L'Oreal. Interesting. So if you ever wanted a dupe, there you go. So what I think I'm going to do is actually go into, oh, this is a hard one. Let's try this one and see how it looks, the Worth It. And I do already have that tint. That is really impressive by the Catrice. So let's see how this shade goes with this look. Super creamy. I love their lipsticks. What do you guys think? Does it go with this look? Yeah, you know what? I think it does for the most part. Okay, you guys, that is the end of today's video, and this is called, well, my casual glam. So again, I think this would be nice. I'm just wearing a sweater. If I was to go out to a really nice dinner or a holiday, a party, I think this is a really nice balance between a lot of makeup, not going too over the top. And yeah, I really do like it. Now, again, you could totally take this up a notch. Like I mentioned, you could really smoke out this lower lash line, add some lashes, really go more bold with your blush and lipstick. You could overline your lips. You know, you could do so many things to take it up a notch. But yeah, I had fun sharing, you know, how I came up with that look the other day that you guys absolutely loved. I got so many compliments on that. I was really excited that you guys liked it, but that's basically how I created that look. I did tweak it a little bit just to use the new products that I did get. Okay, guys. So yeah, like I mentioned, I am going to be taking this channel slightly a different direction. I do want to do more talk videos. I'm going to be doing more updated videos, just keeping you in the now of what's going on with my products I'm using and stuff like that, or even my personal self. So if that sounds like good, let me know in the comments. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, if you please do me a huge favor, hit that like button. It truly does help on my channel, which I actually really need a lot of help with. So I appreciate the love. All right, you guys, I can't wait to see you again. I love you so much. And until next time.